The Friday Night Football Frenzy is brought to you by Nichols College. Learn, lead, succeed. The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by Bay State Savings Bank.
Coming up next on the Friday Night Football Frenzy, it's a big one in the Mid-Wachusett as the Algonquin T-Hawks visit the Shepherd Hill Rams. It's a big Swickle showdown as the Tantasqua Warriors visit the surging Auburn Rockets. The Wachusett Mountaineers go on the road to historic Doyle Field to battle the Leominster Blue Devils. And Uxbridge goes north as the Spartans visit the tough Oakmont Spartans. It's the battle for Sparta. The frenzy begins right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Frenzy. Kevin Shea, Andy Lacombe. God help me, I love it so. I love high school football. I love games in the rain. I love rivalry games. We have Clinton and Maynard. They were talking smack since about 5 minutes after their game ended a week ago. We got some great rivalries. We also have some big games tonight. Leominster playing at home for the first time all season.
Yeah, how's your hair look in the rain?
It's a little wet. It's a little
good.
damp. That's
all
right.
We got poured on, so to speak. It's not bad, but you know what? Wachusett comes into this game with Leominster rolling and looking really strong. Good. So let's go. Welcome you out. Dave Palazzi and the Blue Devils. Mike Dubzinski, welcome. And the Mountaineers. This is a big one in Mid-Wachusett. First quarter, Wachusett. Back to pass. Mountaineers only throw of the game. Mike Fiorillo and Anthony Bohonic. Tough yardage after contact. Wachusett's got a first down. Only throw of the game. That is vintage Wachusett. Fiorillo then getting Wachusett on the board. 2-yard TD. And the Mountaineers are up 7-0 early. Vintage. Leominster looking to answer. Ooh. Anthony Dandini, challenge time. Tough tackle from Blake Lewis. Blue Devils drive would stall. Second quarter, here comes Wachusett Bohonic. Kevin Shea, you can insert your favorite 80s fullback here, because look at the big fella go.
That's Tom Rathman.
You love Tom Rathman.
I do.
Here comes Wachusett after a turnover. The Blue Devils forced to punt. And it's a fake. The great Dandini. Like a wrecking ball. He came in like a wrecking ball.
Getting Miley the first Cyrus.
Down. Noah Gray. Oh, that's my jam.
That's
Noah
your playlist.
Gray. Up top.
It's our party. We can do what we want.
16. Gray would punch it in from a yard out, following to tie the score, but Wachusett rolls in the second. Mountaineers are rolling. They're up. They win at 27-10.
Huge. The Neshoba crowd singing in the rain tonight. The Tribe taking on St. John's. Scoreless at the half. Second half, St. John's defense. Hunter Gorgas. Beautiful defense, sniffing out the backside screen. Pioneers on offense, Steve Bachalia. With time, surveys, now rolls to his left. Now binds some more time, makes the man miss. Bucky looking downfield, great poise, uncorks it deep to Kamal Saunders. Saunders breaking a tackle, land of 6. 6-0, St. John's in front. St. John's going for 2. Throw to the end zone, and Nate Mansauer picks it off. Good defense from the Chieftains. He's bringing it out and brought down right outside the end zone. St. John's defense playing with a lot of intensity. They had their hitting hats on tonight. Liam Duran with a big stick. Fourth quarter now. St. John's faking the punt on their own 17-yard line. Neshoba holds and takes over in great field position.
The Riverboat Gambler.
Fourth down now, Neshoba. Halfback option pass to the end zone. Broken up by Andrew Del Bracco and Rye Alley. St. John's wins it 12-0, your final.
Whew. Avenge me, boys. Shepherd Hill cheerleaders braving the rain. The Hill hosting undefeated Algonquin. Nobody rocks the angry Gordon's fisherman look like Coach Lindstrom. Third quarter, 19-0 Rams. Josh Gelb through the wash, picking up a first down in Gonk territory. And it sets up Gelb. Powering in, and watch the extension here into the end zone for the touchdown. 6-0 Shepherd Hill.
That's
looking
a strong kid.
For the win. Fourth quarter, Shepherd Hill. Kevin Mensah had a good first half. Here he is in the fourth quarter. Lost the football. Brett Sherman forced the fumble. Chris Skinner recovers it eventually for the T-Hawks.
Skinner coming up with a big play.
Rock Chalk looking for a little momentum, but the Rams
big on the Wii
defense gets the turnover back. Orlando Loggins Kenny Loggins was your favorite, Kev. Recovering the fumble.
Footloose.
It's all right. Leads to another Gelb touchdown. Gelb is galloping into the land of 6. Shepherd Hill grabbing their first win, 31-0. The final.
Acid wash jeans and Kenny Loggins.
Yeah.
Tantasqua and Auburn, 21-6 Auburn at the half. Third quarter, Auburn, Steve Sauce here, the QB. On the keeper, Sauce, a 4-year starter, picking up 15 yards on a tough run. A few plays later, it is Manny Rosario barreling his way into the end zone, and the Rockets lead it 28-6. Late in the third, Auburn punting. The ball taking some serious bounces.
Oh, yeah.
Hop, skip, and a jump goes off the hands of the returner. Auburn's John Pignataro recovers at the 1-yard line, and the Rockets are in business. Next play, Sauce hands it off to Andrew Savage. He dives in for the touchdown, 35-6. Rockets in front.
Who's the special teams coach at Auburn?
Oh, you know him as Pat Dufour, man with great flow. Fourth quarter, Tantasqua's Colin Eliason, faking the handoff, takes it himself to the house. Warriors pulling closer. Auburn remains perfect on the season. The Rockets win it 35-12.
All right, Marlboro and Shrewsbury in a battle here. The cheerleaders ready to go. Not raining like it was down in Dudley. Third quarter, Marlboro's down 21-7. Owen Capadonna, Mr. Owen Capadonna, powering down to the 1-yard line. He thought he was in, just out. Next play, Evan Schmedline is in, the QB keeper. It's 21-14. To the fourth quarter we go. Fourth down, Marlboro. Pitching it out on the option, Kevin Short. Keeping things alive. Moving the sticks. Here comes Marlboro. A couple plays later, 30 seconds left. The handoff. No, it's a throw down. And it's caught. Capadonna, did he throw it? He's down inside the 10. It's in there. Woo! For a touchdown. 21-20. They go for 2. Well, there's the touchdown. We missed one. Capadonna
so now they're
goes
down
in.
by
now
1.
It's 21-20. They go for 2 in the win on the road, and Shrewsbury defense comes up to make the stop. Colonials win it 21-20.
Wow, what a huge, huge win. I love Marlboro going for it, going for 2 and going for the win. Taking it back to that St. John's and Neshoba game. What a game. Scoreless at the half. Each team had been stopped on the opponent's 1-yard line in the first half. So right there, knocking on the door. Second half, I look at that St. John's defense playing with emotion, intensity. They were flying to the football.
The Shepherd Hill-Algonquin game was huge for both teams. Shepherd Hill desperately needing a win in division to get some momentum and try to stay alive in the playoff race. Algonquin, this was big for them. The iron of their schedule right here. The T-Hawks will have to regroup, but they've got the guys to do it and the coaches to do it, so should be interesting, but a big one for the Hill tonight.
Yeah, and the Auburn Rockets remain undefeated, and they're doing it the old-fashioned way, up front, just outworking and out-physicaling their opponents. All right, plenty more to come on the Frenzy. Stay with us.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by Bay State Savings Bank.
All right, welcome back. Well, this is always one of the greatest rivalries in the city. St. Peter Marion and Doherty. This is a lot of smack talk in this one. Coaches wearing boots sometimes, thinking maybe there's going to be a fight here. All right, the St. Peter Marion crowd. Remember that a couple years ago?
I do.
They were bringing it tonight at the General's Den. First quarter scoreless game. DJ Barry kicking his first of 3 field goals to make it 3-0 St. Peter Marion. Second quarter, Danny Mom finding Barry, PJ Barry, we're going to call him. He could be the DJ, but we're going to call him PJ.
You be the DJ, I'll be the vampire.
His Christian name. 10-0 St. Peter's. Chris Schoen then hits JJ early. Looking early, switching hands. Well coached. His dad never had that speed at Holy Name.
Oh, no.
That's a big gainer. And then Terrell Arrington taking it in for 6. It's a 10-7 game, second half.
You're going to get locked up.
After Doherty fumble on the ensuing drive, Joey Powers sticking it into the end zone. Powers running tough, 23-7, St. Peter Marion up. Now, Danny Mom taking off. Mom can smell the end zone. Land of 6 for Danny Mom. And St. Peter's wins it, 30-7, your final. Let's take a trip around Foley Stadium, shall we?
Let's go down to Southbridge, one of my favorite places, McMahon Field, and here we go.
Harry J.
Scoreless in the first. Grafton's Ifatu Melifonwu receiving the toss, going into the end zone. It's 7-0 Grafton. This team seems to be somewhat unstoppable. Melifonwu now direct snap, running along the sideline and tiptoeing again for 30 more yards.
Wow.
Fatu having a day. Grafton's Matt Holbrook to Melifonwu, tripped up by Edwin Morales.
That's good defense from Morales.
Second quarter, Melifonwu finding his way through traffic, and there he goes, 60 yards. Looks like he's going there, Kev.
That's Usain Bolt. He just pulls away.
14-0 Indians following the kickoff. Brian Lopez for Southbridge with the return.
Oh, man!
Hit Anthony Grandinetti.
Oh, my God.
They're going to love that in film. After the turnover, capitalizing, Grafton's Holbrook to Melifonwu. This is going to go for 70 yards. Grafton gets the win tonight, 35-0.
That is our Chuck Cecil hit of the night there from Grandinetti. Wow. Groton-Dunstable in Fitchburg. Crusaders with a 4-point lead at halftime, third quarter. Logan Higgins getting to the outside, and Higgs has got a lot of green grass in front of him. Higgs chugging. Could he be caught? Good pursuit by the Red Raiders. Red Raider athletes never quit.
No.
And they haul him down at the 10-yard line. Next play, Michael Tamaro calling his own number. Look at Tamaro trying to get to the pylon. And did he? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Groton-Dunstable up 24-13.
Running like there's no tomorrow, Kev.
Groton-Dunstable defense playing well in the rain. Nate Forbes. He's got to be rich, right, with a name like that.
Oh.
Nate Forbes.
Certainly can analyze the
Initial
market.
hit, and that's a big loss.
The flat tax.
The Dow is down because that's a big loss. Groton-Dunstable looking to answer. The Red Raider defense coming up big. Groton-Dunstable rolls 38-13, your final.
All right, where are we going next? It is Monty Tech and Assabet. Pick this up, third quarter, 14-0. Aztecs in the electric yellow. Monty Tech, 3rd and 8 in the Assabet 33. Here comes Tyler Pop. Toss to the left. Pop's got some running room, 14 yards for the first down. Couple plays later, it is Pop. I went out for a cold pop. He goes in for the score. PAT was no good, 14-6 at that point. Monty's on the board. Ensuing kickoff, Jesus Pizarro with the left side. And here he goes. Returning it up the left side, deep into Monty Tech territory. Later in the drive, Pizarro not done. From a yard out, he's going in. Conversion was good. Aztecs get the points back, 22-6 at that point. Monty Tech trying to answer. Fourth quarter, though, Aztecs. Gabriel Souza, right up the gut, 38 yards for the score. Assabet wins 29-6.
We have got Holy Name and Northbridge. The Rams getting ready for this one. First quarter, Jack Marzik on the QB keeper. Marzik gets a great block on the outside. That's an ATK. Marzik's into the end zone. 6-0 Rams.
Google it.
Something over tea kettle. Some defense now. Holy Name rolls, puts it in the air. Marzik goes up and picks it off. Marzik playing a great two-way game for Northbridge. Love it when those quarterbacks play defense. Second quarter now. Marzik rolls. Buys himself some time. Fires. Jake McNeil on the receiving end in the touchdown. And it is 12-0 Northbridge. Holy Name not going anywhere, though. Joe Degnan finding the hole, and Joe Degnan sprinting. Taking it 88 yards for the touchdown. Holy Name pulling within 6, but it is the Rams pulling away. And Northbridge wins 23-6.
All right, this is Gansett at West Boylston, a blowout tonight.
I'm blue, da-da-dee-da-da-do.
Gansett's Bailey Valancourt looking upstairs. Matt Buscanera, big gainer for Narragansett. More from Gansett. It's Valancourt looking to throw. Mike Blaber Brissett in the end zone, but he's out of bounds. Nice try. West Boylston now with the ball. Brian Grady to Cole McCoubry. I know Cole. He always goes high. McCoubry going to the touchdown. 6-0. WB. Look at McCoubry go. That was a long touchdown
Yeah,
run.
he can fly. Look at Rossi. Took it down to the wood.
Oh, yeah, Rossi's got that
Chooch
down.
out there with him.
See, okay. West Boylston goes for 2 points. 6-0. WB.
Reports of his demise have been greatly exaggerated.
Gansett ball. Blaber Brissett. with the run. And where is he? There he goes. Brissett's gone for the touchdown. Tied the game at 6. Extra point, no good. This one going down to it. Who won the game? WB 42-14.
All right, how about South at Gardner tonight? The Chair City. First quarter, Gardner with the ball. Xavier Vargas with the toss out to Josh Correa.
Yep.
Correa picking up a big gainer. And that sets up Gardner for their first strike. Dylan Zarzinski taking it in, the Z-Man for the touchdown, and it's 6-0 Wildcats in front. Later in the quarter, South backed up against their own end zone. And it is the Gardner defense coming up big. There's a fumble. Gardner falls on it in the end zone for the touchdown. 12-0 Wildcats. South going back to work. But Gardner coming up big. The Wildcats forcing another turnover. Big sack. And it is Correa. Correa getting the carry. Correa finding some pay dirt. Good vision, cutting it back, and look at the speed. Correa taking it into the land of 6. 19-0 Wildcats. Gardner getting the win, 47-14, your final.
Like we talked about over the school, show them who the Gales are. They want to know who the Gales are. We're going to show them who the Gales are.
I absolutely love it. Paul Constantino's the best. All right, since 1924, Clinton has had only 3 team doctors for the football team. Tonight, 2 of them honored, Dr. O'Toole and Dr. Mitchell, for their service. Outstanding. Clinton is such a great town. This is Clinton-Maynard, great rivalry game. First quarter, scoreless game. Maynard going for it on 4th down, and the Clinton defense holding and taking over. Now Clinton going for it on 4th down. Akram Samakala getting the sack, and the Maynard defense holding. Ensuing drive, Alex Longo breaking away from Maynard, makes a man miss, shows off the speed, takes it into the end zone, and it is 8-0 Maynard after the 2-point conversion. Second quarter, Clinton going for it on 4th down again, but the Maynard front 7 bowing up, and Maynard holding the fort. Very next play, Maynard striking. Eric Kiley with a great run. Kiley breaking tackles and then breaking away. Eric Kiley racing all the way into the end zone, 14-0 Tigers. They still lifting at Pep's Gym in Maynard. Maynard going for 2. Axum Samakala powering in for the 2-point conversion, 16-0 Maynard. Maynard goes on to win it 46-14.
We're in O-Town tonight. Millbury, the guests of the Pirates. First quarter, Millbury, Xavier Robles up the middle for the touchdown. The young man going in for the Woolies. Millbury would go for 2, and they go to Mason Broyles, who's going to take the feed, and he's going in. 8-0 Woolies. Still in the first, Oxford looking to throw. And airing things out, but it's intercepted. Intercepted and going the other way is Sean Westerland for the touchdown. And then Millbury going for the conversion again. It's Westerland punching it in. 16-0 Millbury. Now in the second quarter, Oxford. 1st and 10, Nico Murray rushing for the touchdown. This one goes the way of the Woolies. Anthony Greenwich and company getting the W, 46-8.
All right, now we got Bay Path and David Prouty. Remember, we used to do games at Prouty.
Yeah.
Great feed up there.
Great food.
21-6 Bay Path in the third. Prouty's Josh Tebow and the QB keeper brought down by a group of Minutemen. Fourth quarter now. Bay Path, Christian Keeler hands it off to Matthew Pecor. And Pecor running and not stopping until he hits the end zone. He is a diesel. Yeah. 28-6 Minutemen. Alec DeSimone then finding Josh Lewis. Lewis hauling it in.
Look at Bay Path.
And then it is DeSimone handing off to John O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin sheds a tackle, and look out, cookout. O'Loughlin taking it in for the touchdown, 34-6 Minutemen. Pecor had 3 touchdowns on the night, and Bay Path wins 34-6.
All right, Hudson hosting North Middlesex tonight. Jim Marine is back, everybody, for his annual appearance. Look at that shot. First series, bad exchange. Josh Joy falling on it. Early takeaway for the Patriots of North Middlesex. After the turnover, Xavier Marty breaking a tackle. And Marty's still on his feet, bringing the ball down to the Hudson 5, first and goal Patriots. But Hudson bowing up on defense. 4th and 2 from the 2. Joe Haskins lost it there. Jacob Hatchie picks it up, but he's not going anywhere. Zogbe Zahn, ZZ Top with the tackle. Next Patriot drive, Hatchie right side, spinning off the tackle. He's going to get 34 yards on this pickup. North Middlesex going on to win it, 34-6, your final.
Uxbridge.
No, this is Quabog, ladies and gentlemen.
Jump the gun.
At Bartlett, Kyle Anderson hitting Tyler Davern. Watch the big fella, the hoop player. Sheds a tackle, and then watch this little dipsy-do. Oh, dipsy-do, Kevin. Wicked block from Cody Adams on the other side. Davern's down to the 2-yard line. Oh, the big fella deserved the TD. He's fired up. They'll set up Darius Givens for pay dirt. 7-0 Indians at that point.
Wagon wheel.
Quabog's Junior Fabian getting it done on defense with the sack here. This is on first down. So we shift ahead to second down. Here comes Fabian. Another sack. Fabian doing work. Now 4th and long after 2 Fabian sacks. He's got another one. 3 sacks on 4 downs.
That is a true hat trick. It's a natural hat trick.
Natural hat trick. Next Bartlett possession. Anthony Gremsky breaking free. Gremsky with some speeds got a first down inside the 25.
Those hoop players can play, can't they?
Couple plays later, they sure can. Tony Peranto was somewhere watching this game. It's Givens working his way in from 22 yards. Bartlett gets the win, 41-6.
Coach Peranto just praying they don't get hurt. Uxbridge and Oakmont tonight. And this is the Uxbridge football when we pick it up right there.
Mohammed.
And the Oakmont defense coming up big. The Spartans pick it off. Beautiful defense from Oakmont, and Oakmont's not done. They're going up the sideline. 22 in your program, known to family and friends. And so, Oakmont looking to turn that into points.
Yep.
And right now the player just looking to give that football off to the official.
We pause for the dramatic.
Seamus Gorman is your quarterback. Seamus Gorman flings it out to Justin Jameson. Jameson gets whipped to the turf. The Uxbridge defense holds. But Oakmont gets the win tonight. 34-6 is your final. All right, so I go back to that Clinton Maynard game, and I love being in that locker room area, and it's a garage there. But the Clinton staff is just first class. I love the Clinton staff. They've been coaching since the 80s there. Such great pride in the town and in the team. Love it. Thank you, Paul Constantino, for letting us in on that tonight.
Grafton is a wagon, and if you thought Northbridge was down after a loss, they're coming back 2 in a row for the Rams after the win tonight.
St. Peter Marion with bragging rights tonight over Doherty. All right, we're back with plenty more of the Frenzy right after this. All right, welcome back, everyone. We got St. Bernard's and Leicester, the Wolverines, taking the trip up north to Fitchburg to the Bernardian Bowl. Tim Griffiths, the best, and he's got his crew ready for this one. Fourth quarter, Wolverines forcing St. Bernard's to punt. Evan Benham with the fake. Benham getting to the outside. Big play in this game. And the Bernardians getting a first down. More from the Bernardians. Connor Wiranon on the jet sweep. Wiranon's got his big tackle out in front of him. Gets a great block from his wide receiver, running tough. I love that sideline run. Lowering his shoulder at the end of the run, getting a couple extra yards. Parker Bigelow going up top to Benham. Beautiful play. Hits him right in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. St. Bernard's is 4-0. They win 28-0 your final tonight.
All right, our game of the week on Saturday, WPI and Union out of the Liberty League College Football. The Engineers coming off their first loss of the season. They legitimately could be 4-0. A stinging loss a week ago. They've put that one away, and now Chris Robertson and his guys know this is a big one on Saturday to regain momentum.
One or two keys for Union, and what do you guys have to do to be successful this week?
Run game on both sides. They want to run the football, and we do as well. So I think whatever defense can stop the run has an advantage. Protect the football, number 2. A team that doesn't turn the ball over and can extend drives. And number 3, it's big plays. It's stopping big plays on defense, and it's hitting some home runs on offense. Those would be the 3 most critical things to look for on Saturday.
How critical is this game coming off a loss to Springfield?
It's always critical, you know, to show that you're a resilient team and that you have that mental toughness to put the game away and put rest what happened last Saturday. I think we've done that. We know what we have to do to come out here and beat Union on Saturday, and we're really excited about the challenge.
Union struggled last year, but a new coaching staff, and they've got some very talented players and extremely well coached. It's going to be a great football game.
All right, Union and WPI, our coverage beginning at 7 of an afternoon game. You see it on delay here on Charter TV 3. All right, Kev, in this one, Brian Murtaugh, he's an intense kid. He's been unbelievable defensively for WPI. Union, a team that loves to run the football. Murtaugh and the WPI defense taking that as a challenge this week to see if they can stop that run.
Yeah, and one thing that this WPI defense has done all season long is give its opponents fits. They can walk up, they'll come at you from different angles, they send different linebackers at different times, and what they do is they play real tough, but they swarm to the football, and they really confuse offenses. I'm looking forward to seeing how they do against this heavy run attack from Union and what they're going to do. And then offensively, you look at Eckler, Dan Eckler, the quarterback for WPI, one of the best in WPI history, and Brandon Ecker, his big wide receiver. They have hit for some big plays this year and against some good defenses. I'll be interesting to see how they do tomorrow.
Both guys climbing the WPI record books. All right, man of the match when we return.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is brought to you by Nichols College. Learn, lead, succeed. Berterra Nissan of Auburn. Unibank. Pucci's Fine Jewelry. The law offices of Joseph J. Carigula. The Sullivan Group. The Central Mass Safety Council. Holy Cross Athletics. Visit us online at goholycross.com. Mid-State Auto of Auburn and Milford Federal.
All right, man of the match time. My man of the match goes to St. Peter Marion's P.J. Barry. He did it all for the Guardians tonight. 3 field goals, caught a touchdown pass, playing some tough defense. St. Peter's with a big, big win over Doherty tonight. P.J. Barry is my man of the match.
Mine goes down to Shepherd Hill, and it's Josh Gelb with 4 touchdowns tonight. Gelb running tough. He's been a stalwart all season long for Shepherd Hill, and he knows this system so well. Gets in there behind his big guys. Josh Gelb, man of the match for the Rams, and a must-win tonight.
Honorable mention to that Wachusett offensive line. 356 yards rushing for Wachusett against Leominster tonight. They controlled the clock. Leominster did not have a lot of possessions. That's a huge win for Wachusett.
And my guy Pecor over there at Bay Path. That's a big win for Bay Path. Prouty was undefeated. Pecor is like a dump truck going downhill. Look out.
And Bay Path bouncing back from a loss a week ago. We will see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, WPI in Union.